Right. Welcome to the franchise time machine. We are going to continue our streamer team save. But before we do that, I know Ezra Denny is still doing his play by play on this 1959 Giants save. So in the meantime, I have something interesting we can watch. Let me get the game up. I'm pretty excited about continuing the streamer team save too. We have two new players we're adding to the team, and we're going to get to watch some of our teammates pitch in their second starts in Double A and Triple A. Okay, here's what I thought we could watch while we wait. Live bronze. It's been going on for a few hours. Why do I want to show this live bronze daily tournament? Uh, by the way, this is the account for my theme team, one of my theme teams. This is Georgia Tech on my mind. These are players who were either born, played for schools or professional teams in, died, or are buried in Georgia, or their names contain Ray or Charles or George. And if you went to Georgia Tech, you are must rostered, and if you went to UGA, you are not allowed to be rostered. So that's the deal with this team. And this is why I wanted to watch this game. We are in the finals, and since I last looked, we are now ahead 3 games to none. So let's hide scores, and we'll watch some highlights when the game's ready. I just want to look at this tournament tree and see how we got here. All right, so we started out in this round robin here. I think is this a McCadcar team? He is always super tough. So happy to get out of a round with him. There we are, right there. We came in second. Of course, yeah, he beat us. So we came out second of that. So we went up to the next bracket as the away team, but fortunately swept the first round. Wow, that's a good team too. Bochy's boys. That's another I think Makabara is McCadcar, right? I don't know. Hopefully someone can confirm that. But yeah. If it's McCadcar, that's a dude who has knocked me out of so many tournaments I can't even count. There are a few managers who just have my number. And Mill Basin Yankees, McCadcar. This is even pre-combinator. They just beat me. So kind of cool to get past them. Not only that, but to sweep them. Let's see what that look like. So we went up 1-0, then 1-1, then we're up 2-1, 2-2 in extra innings, 3-2 in extra innings, 3-3. Wait, I thought I said we swept them. Oh, sorry. Wait. Oh, that's the round robin. Okay, yeah, here's the 4 game series. We won 8-7, 5-4, 8-7, and 4-3. So all really close games. 3 1-run games, and no wait, all 1-run games. Amazing. Wow. Yeah, that's a tough manager. So even in a sweep, super tough, one-run games. Always has my number, but got past him today. And then series two, against a PAX only team. Oh, the Toronto Tens. That is another tough team. Managed by Artist Ranger has also knocked me out of many tournaments. And I think does really well in their oh no, it's their theme team that does really well. I don't know how their PAX team is doing, but their theme team does really well in league. And then we face the Skyhawks. I don't know that manager, but we won 4-2. Right, it's a live tournament, so no combis. It's a purely a roster building slider and RNG tournament, which is why I like it. And then we're facing the Tortugas, White Bear Lake Tortugas, AK3. I'm not sure who that is. Someone in chat might know when Ezra raids in, so maybe we'll ask around. But yeah, so we are up 3-0 then with a minute left to go before the next sim. Hopefully, I don't jinx myself by showing highlights here. In case I do jinx myself, I will be prepared to show off this emote that I had made, reverse sweep. How do you do that thing? I kind of like it when on EVC streams the emotes like bounce across the screen. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to do that. We have some time while Ezra wraps up his game. Well, the Giants just won the World Series and Ezra's save. Congratulations to the Giants, the 1959 Giants. I believe that's the second World Series in a row they've won in that save. Now, how do I make that? How do I make those? Hmm. Max might know. Let me look it up. Twitch emotes bounce on stream. How to make emotes bounce on stream Twitch. Sorry, I know you're not seeing this, but oh, it's a video. I just want an article. Oh, is it a Streamlabs thing? Hmm. It might be a Streamlabs thing. I'm using OBS. Talkmado. Yeah, I just I just use that to say I hope that doesn't happen, but if it does, I've got the emote ready. All right, no spoilers, please. We're gonna watch some highlights here while we wait for Ezra to raid in. Now you know I'm a base game guy. I'm not a big play-by-play guy. I am okay at tournaments though. I think everyone just assumes I'm a base game guy, so I'm not that good at tournaments. But I have made uh six daily PTCS entries each of the last three PTCS cycles. Two iron, two bronze, two silver. So I can hold my own in tournament play. Oh, were you in the were you in the round robin, Max? If we lose this game, I want to go back to the tree and see if you guys know some of the players. I think a couple of them were McCad car teams, which always kick my butt, but not tonight so far. All right, bad guys up, top of the second. That's a deep shot to center field for extra bases. It's going to be a double. Oh, it's in West Coast expansion? Okay. I do like this Martin Perez card. Left-hander, high home run suppression. Oh, we're up now. All right, no damage done. Bottom of the second. Seth Brown leading off for the good guys. Oh, deep right center field. Gone. 1-0 lead on the Seth Brown home run. And the good guys up again, bottom of the fourth. 1 run on for Joe Adell. Oh, deep to right field. That could be gone. Gone. 2-run shot. Up 3-0 after four. All right, bad guys up. 2 runners on. Second and third. 2 out. See if we can get out of this jam. It's up the middle. It's through for a base hit. That might score too. Center fielder's taking his time. And it's not in time. 2-run score. Trail runner advances to second base. Up, but we got out of it without any more damage. And we scored an insurance run on the bottom of the fifth. So top seven. Good guys up 4-2. Bad guys up. No outs. 2-2 count. Base hit up the middle. All right, Crawford makes his way to second. 2-0 count. No out still for Matt Carpenter. That's a base hit up the middle. Line drive to center field. Let's see if we can hold the runner at third. Yep, but no. Did we get the runner out at home? We don't even see the play at the plate. Anyway, there's 1 out now. The runner on first. Somehow that runner at third got erased for Jake Cave. Ground ball to second. We might turn two. Double play ends the inning. Nicely turned. You know what? I'm finally glad that I have these low bat, high fielding middle infielders. They really paid off there. All right, Josh Fleming still on the mound. Top of 8. Man, the AI is really working him. Base it into the right field corner. That might be extra bases. Yep, stand up double. I don't love that Josh Fleming is still in the game. All right, Jorge Mateo up 1 out, 2-2 count, runner on second. Hit the left field. That's going to drop. Let's see if we can hold that base runner. This would be a big run. And the runner scores. Fortunately, the trail runner stays up first. Kitty Poo Poo, yo, we're in the finals of the Daily Bronze Live. This is game 4. We are up 3-0. Jorge Mateo first. Runner goes. Throws not in time. Stolen base. At least it go into the outfield. We lose the force play, though, with 1 out. That's big. Gets him looking. All right. No force on, but 2 outs. Langford up at bat. Dangerous batter. Ooh, diving play the shortstop, but it gets away from him. You know, I finally did see a diving play where instead of just knocking it down and getting an infield hit or an error, like they actually made the play. How am I a Mets fan and a Georgia Tech fan? I grew up in New Jersey, which is Mets country, and then went to school at Georgia Tech. So, and it is not uncommon for people from New Jersey to escape to other states. So that's how that happened. It turns out, I found out recently too, a lot of people leave New Jersey for Clemson, apparently. All right, first and third, 2 outs now. Um, Good guy still at 4-3. Pretty tight though here. Full count, 2 outs. Hit to short, pick cleanly, throw to first is in time. Oh, thank goodness. Sometimes when you see that rainbow throw, that's an infield hit. Yeah, Kitty Poo Poo, if you guys hadn't had such great seasons recently, I would feel more sorry for you. But especially you had a couple great seasons, comebacks at the expense of the Mets. So I think you can use a little sadness once in a while. It's good for your character. No, I know you don't blame me. I know you don't blame me. Gallo to deep left center field into the deep corner there. Should be extra bases even for Gallo. Joey Gallo, who announced his retirement, he will be done at the end of the season. All right, Larnack must have walked. It's first and second now for Nick Ahmed, light hitting middle infielder. Oh, and a rare base hit for Nick Ahmed. He might even score a run. I think RBI for a little insurance there. Extends the lead to two. I like when they say doubles the lead to two. He struck out during his retirement. Is that true? That's funny. Is James Wood not meta in Bronze Live? Uh, I don't know. I don't think I play him, do I? Yeah, I don't think I play him. 2-1 count, no out for Brandon Crawford. Oh, and it's through down the line into deep right field. That might be extra bases. Yeah, that's going to be a double. Okay, Matt Carpenter up now. A dangerous lefty bat against the right-hander Luke Jackson. Runner on second. No outs, 2-0 count. Hit the second. Field it cleanly. Advances a runner but gets the out. That's where that insurance run is so important. That ground ball advance to the runner is not as painful. Runner in third, one out now. That's hit deep to center field. Center field is under it. This will probably score the runner from third. Again, that insurance run is huge now. Nick Ahmed, not expected to drive in runs, gets that insurance run. 2 outs now, full count. Doesn't get bigger than this. Tying run at the plate, full count with 2 outs. Luke Jackson trying to close out the game. Strikes out swinging. Bring on the high diamond pack. Oh, wait, unless this is a 30-pack tournament. I don't even remember what it is. Let me get a screenshot of this victory celebration. All right, let's see what the prize was. Is it 30 packs? No, it's a high diamond. A tournament batch 1 and 2 high diamond card. Awesome. So yeah, I had some questions for the chat about okay, so here's the round robin. Is Macabre Shea is that a McCad card team? How many choice packs? I have a lot of choice packs. Look, I like playing. It's not a McCad card team. Okay, I thought it was because I also faced. So I faced them. Then in the next round, after the round robin, Bochy's Boys, which is also a Macabre team. So I got past two Macabre teams. Notice I finished second in the round robin. This goes to show you can finish second in the round robin and still go pretty far. Swept the tens, the Toronto Tens all packs only team. I think I'm confused. I think it's the Toronto Tens theme team that's super good. I don't know how their packs only team is. Yeah, that's what I was asking. I was asking if this Macabre team is a McCad card team. I don't think it is though, because McCad card always uses that like axe logo. Okay, maybe someone in the raid when they eventually get here will know. And then I don't know the Skyhawks team that I beat 4-2. And then yeah, the final was against Tortugas, which is AK3. So I don't know the teams I played in the last two rounds, but those teams I played in the round robin in the first round have definitely taken me out a bunch of times. So it was good to win. And in fact, sweep them in the first elimination round, round two, but they were all one-run games, it turns out. Awesome. That was cool. Thanks for indulging me there. I thought it'd be a fun way to kind of pass the time while we wait for Ezra and before we set up the let's see if I can do this. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's a good view. I'm going to do that. So Kitty Poopa was asking about James Wood. I can show you my roster and show you who I'm playing. This is, um, I think this is the second or third time I've won bronze live, in the last month or so. So I'm on a good streak here on the bronze live. So here's the lineup that I use, and I am not playing James Wood. Maybe I should. Maybe I should check out James Wood. Let's look at his card. Good BABIP, good power, good eye, not too splitty, decent corner outfielder. I like the position flexibility, can give you some first base. Let's see how that compares to who I have in the lineup. So basically, I'm going to be looking at 74, 72, 73. Although as we get later in the cycle, I'm going to start shifting now to contact, power, and eye, which is what I was doing at the end of PT24. Um, I did predict it, and then I think Lap today noted that it is happening. I predicted that as more strikeout pitchers came into the league, we'd all have to start shifting away from BABIP and towards full contact. And I was I felt good that Lap noted that too. So I feel like that prediction is coming true. I mean, not that it's that hard to predict, but all right, let's see. Compared to my other outfielders, I mean, Pache is in there for gloves. So is Brett Phillips. Trace Thompson has a better profile. Arguably, that James Wood is better than Joe Adell. Better contact, better eye, but lower power. Um, the Larnack's a wash. It's probably a little better than the Seth Brown. Was he righty or lefty? He was so not splitty that I didn't even bother to check. I really like players that are not splitty unless there's a clear platoon for them. He bats lefty. Okay. James Wood might go to silver next update. Yeah, that's the one thing that doesn't necessarily show up in this. Now, where I see that is in live, right? Like you end up playing him more in live, then yeah, that's a big indicator. Yeah, he might be better than the Seth Brown I'm playing. Yeah, thanks, Kitty Poo Poo. I might actually replace Seth Brown with him. Let's do a comparison. Oh, you know what? I'm not actually looking at his card, so I'd have to look here. Okay, I don't know why it does this. For most of my accounts, I have a scroll bar here. This account, for some reason, I have this stupid arrow bar. It won't let me scroll down. Oh, I'm looking for Wood, right? James Wood. Oh, do I not have him? Yeah, Kitty Poo, do you know why it's like that for some accounts and not others? I think that's so weird. Oh, I don't have him. Okay, let's go ahead. It's over L10, but I don't really care. It's only 30 over L10. So we'll just grab him so we can compare him. I didn't realize you can't compare a card from the card shop. Okay, let's see. James Wood has the edge in contact, better BABIP, better gap. Seth Brown has more power. James Wood has more eye. Let's see. So let's assume we start shifting. Well, in live, it's not going to change as fast. So maybe we'll still look at BABIP. So plus 10 BABIP, minus 14 power, plus 5 eye. So it's a bit of a wash. James Wood comes out 1 point ahead if you treat them all equally on the fielding side. Seth Brown's like very marginally, slightly a better fielder. Yeah, it's a bit of a wash. I think it kind of depends on if you want home run power or if you want a more balanced profile. But yeah, I can see the case for James Wood for sure. Yeah, Wood is batting 280, 377, 807 this month. Yeah, that's awesome. As long as he stays under gold, so I can keep using him for free in PT Live. I don't use him a ton because I think there are better silver outfielders than him, but um, occasionally, like when a lot of people are sitting and he's available, he's not a bad start. So yeah, James Wood definitely. Kitty Poo Poo, thanks for bringing that up. I'm gonna keep him in mind. And if he does go up, I play a lot of Silver Live too, so I could always use him in Silver Live if he goes up. Yeah. The other thing is, this, yeah. Wait, whose pitching staff was I looking at? Who is this? Oh, this is my collection. I was like, what is this pitching staff? This is a terrible pitching staff. It was my card collection. This is my pitching staff. Um, that's that Martin Perez card I really like. I have considered moving him up in the rotation. I just like the shape quite a bit. The high HRA, the high control, and the high stuff. Um, I think stuff's becoming more and more important. So, but I also like that he doesn't have like nothing in PBABIP. Like some people have a very empty shape here. Braves legend Martin Perez. Yeah, let's see how he did. Let's see how he did. In real life, last year he had a 10-4, not bad. What was his whip? One boy, pretty high whip. I mean, I don't know. Is he just in a career year right now? I really like this card shape though. It seems to play really well. But yeah, this Alex Wood card is always a must grab for me in live tournaments. Same shape, right? A little lower in the PBAB, higher in the HRA and control. Part of what I do in these drafts is like a shorthand is I'll just add up the HRA and control, and if it's above 150, I'm like, yeah, that's decent. Then I look at the splittiness. Wood kind of checks the box on both. He's a little splittier than I like, but yeah. Anyway, let's went to UGA. Gross. So the other thing I do, I think I probably carry more lefties in the pen than most people. I like to go right left for each level. Stopper, setup, and middle relief. Oh, Kitty Poo Poo, I didn't know you're a tech fan. That's awesome. All right, well, that was fun. Let's unhide scores. Yay! This view is a good screenshot. I like this. Okay, someone asked how many choice packs I have. I did open some recently too, so this is after opening some. The easiest way to tell is this is 709. And then if you go into here, whatever this number is, oh, ads. I'll pause for ads. Okay, we're back from ad breaks. So, in my own defense, I will say most of these cards are not eligible for my theme team, which is part of why I think I haven't opened them. It's just frustrating to open them and like not be able to use them. But Max is right. I could complete some missions with this, and some of those mission cards might help my theme team. Um, I'm also considering, I don't know. I just like the idea of this theme team, but we haven't had a lot of eligible cards come out, and it's really hard having this rule that I have to roster every Georgia Tech alum. So part of the problem is, here I'll show you my main team. There are some not so great cards that I have to roster because of the rule I made for myself. I might actually just change that rule, take that rule out, that Tech alumni have to be rostered. And then that would give me a couple slots where I could improve the team a little bit. But yeah, so for example, like Derek Dietrich, I have to roster because he went to Tech. It's a great low iron card, but yeah, I don't have Nomar yet. I don't have Derek Tech. Hey Ezra. Oh, oh yeah, I heard you migrating to 25. Thank you for the raid, by the way. Congratulations on World Series win number 2. I was listening in while starting my stream. Um, I didn't want to have to kick off the streamer team activities tonight twice. So, um, oh, Tom has a Dietrich Combinator. Yeah. Oh, Steam made the migration harder. I thought it would have made it easier. That's interesting. I've never had to migrate before though. Um, I've only ever like installed. So yeah, and Charlie Blackman's the other card that I have to start based on my rules, and so that's kind of tough. He's a 61, and he's not a great 61 either. Just digging for files and where they were. Oh, right, right. Yeah, so before you got here, Ezra, I was just doing play-by-play for the daily live bronze, which I won. So that was pretty exciting. While we're here, let me add. I was waiting to sign up. I was waiting for it to fire so I can sign up for the next version of the near perfect overnight. Love that tournament. Super fun. The closest thing we have to the perfecto draft from last year. I'm not complaining. I know that we don't have enough perfect cards, but that perfecto draft is my favorite. This is the closest thing we have to it. And frankly, with the 101s and 102s in it, I like it as much as the perfectos from last year. So it's super fun. Um, it can be hit or miss though. I've had some drafts where I just don't get any of those 100s or those 101s or 102s, end up having to take a bunch of high diamonds that are not great. Um, like, when you're playing that Al Kaline and the Joe DiMaggio, and other people are playing like these great 101 and 102 cards, sometimes I don't even set my sliders for that team. But for the most part, you end up getting some pretty decent cards, fun ones that you don't get to play otherwise. So I highly recommend that nearly perfect draft. It is a really, really fun time. So yeah, tonight, here's what we have going on. We are continuing the streamer team save. I was going to do an experiment with knuckleballs, but there's so much interest in this team from lots of different people in the community, well, on the team basically, that I thought it made sense to just keep going while we have some momentum. So, if you didn't see me stream earlier today, I can show you kind of what's been going on, and then we'll continue the save tonight. So, here's the rosters. Here's where the AI has put everybody, in case you haven't seen it. I've also shared this on the Discord, and I'm trying to strike the right balance on how often to share this stuff um, in the affiliates Discord. I think like once a month is maybe not enough, but maybe once a week. I'll have to read the room a little bit to figure out like when I should stop posting it when people start to lose interest. But as of right now, people seem pretty interested. So I don't know, Ezra, have you seen this yet? Um, you are in the uh, the low rookie league developmental half season league with most of the team. So I think what's happening there is the AI really does not like that most of our team did not have a professional season that year, the year they were 18. And so a lot of our players have the same profile. And actually, let me just show you in the game. I don't know if this is a bug or if it's intentional. It seems weird if it's intentional. It might just be an afterthought, not necessarily a bug. But there's two things weird about these profiles. The first, well, you'll see when I show you. So let's look at so Nolan redeemed a channel point redemption that I had forgotten I had left up. I've been like experimenting with them, and it was rename. Actually, it says renaming experimental team. This is a save team, so technically that those points should not have applied to this. But if you go to the roster, oh no, let's go. We got to go to the minors. Let's do it this way. Okay, if we go to the oh yeah, here it is, the Appalachian League, the developmental league here. Let's look at Ezra for example. Right, nice high profile, nice high potential numbers because this is peak peak Will Clark, and we also sprinkled on 50 points. I think for him, I put it on gap power. It seemed more like Will Clark of him to keep that like moderate power, but maybe give him some gap power. But here's the thing: all the oops, all the batters look like this. Oh man, got to go all the way back now. Okay, all the batters have this very similar profile. So there's two things weird about this: that the current ratings are 1, which is like the bottom of the 1 to 550 scale. and 1 to 550 is not the span for major leaguers. Major leaguers usually sit around 250 to 450, 500, I've found. Right. And then most of the rest of the scale is for AAA, the rest of the minor leagues, college, maybe high school. Right. When people say, like, you know how sports said the thing, like, people say, oh, if I hit off a DeGrom, I could at least get a couple bases. No, maybe we're fives or tens, right? Maybe we're not ones, but one is like a ridiculously low number for a guy who's only a couple years away from, you know, playing high minor league ball and eventually cracking the majors. One is ridiculously low for a guy who's about to play in college and have a great college career. The other weird thing is a void K of 600 is ridiculously high. So I don't understand this profile of these like pre major league um, versions of very good major league players. Right, one is too low for BABIP, gap, and power and I, and 600 is way too high for a void K. I don't know how it gets this profile. So I'm assuming it's extrapolating backwards from the peak, but then when it hits a season where there is no major league record, it just seems to give up. But the weird thing is, it's giving up in the same way. Like if I arrow down, here's Winfield, right? Basically the same profile. He has a little higher I at 7, but everything else is all ones. This is like the weirdest thing, and it's happening repeatedly. Here's Tonkmato Sandoval, same profile, ones for BABIP, gap, power, and I, and 600 plus for void K. What I'm concerned is because we're on recalc off. If recalc was on, I would have no worries because eventually we would get to a year where they have AAA profiles, where they have major league profiles, and the recalc will say, oh, okay, your ratings need to reflect these stats. Problem will be solved. My concern is that we're on recalc off. Yes, it's going to look at the potential number, but how is it going to ramp from 1 to 463? Like 1 is so low, I'm worried that either the development's going to be super low or the development's not going to make any sense. But I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt and hoping that there's something hidden in the code that we don't get to see on here that knows how to map it from a 1 to a 463 in some way that makes sense and is not just because he'll be underwater for so long and then suddenly he'll be super good. I don't know. I also just think like a Will Clark who's 18 and about to head to where'd he go? Mississippi State. He's not that far from about to be a great college ball player. He should not be ones anywhere. So I don't understand how the 18-year-old version of Will Clark in particular is so bad. In high school, he was probably hitting like 600. There's no way he's ones. So that part I think is a little concerning. And frankly, I think could be improved in the base game. But let me get off my soapbox here and go back to here are the updates. So we're going to add to this roster a little bit. I think this is some fun news. So two things. Tessuigi until today has been sharing Roy Halladay with Cavacom. So it's Cavasuigi Halladay, which frankly I think is a great name. But Tessuigi reached out and said, hey, I noticed we're the only ones splitting a player. So he's willing to give up Roy Halladay to Cavacom. And he gave me a couple options. We're gonna go with Tetsuji Yamamoto for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And I was messaging Nicolino. I contact him every time we do a pack giveaway, which we are going to do 10 packs tonight. So we'll put that form up soon. We're going to guess how everyone's going to do in their second starts. I'll show you what happened in the first starts. There are 4 pitchers from our team that are in AA and AAA and are already playing. Everyone else in BC and DE ball Those are half year leagues, so they'll start in June or July. So we won't see those players for a while, which is most of the team. But Max and EVC both had starts in AAA. Max had a win, went 8 innings, 1 earned, 8 hits, no walks, and 13 strikeouts. So Max LP Hernandez, built on the profile of King Felix Hernandez, had an outstanding AAA debut. EVC Valenzuela, not a bad start. Got the no decision, 5 innings, 1 earned, scattered 3 hits and 3 walks over those 5 and 7 strikeouts. The 5 innings is much more what I've expected from a first start in AAA. But man, they let Max go. He was not on a short leash at all. Yeah, so pretty good there. And then in AA, we had Attica Ryan, built on the Nolan Ryan template. Went 5 1/3, 1 earned, 3 hits, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts. So both EVC and Attica, 7 strikeouts in 5 innings of work. Really nice. And AW Casimir had a bit of a rough outing. Got the no decision at least. But 4 1/3, 5 earned, 5 hits, and 5 walks, and 4K. Part of the reason I'm showing you those stats is I thought it'd be fun if we try to guess how each of these pitchers does in their second start. Whoever comes in first will get 7 packs, and whoever comes in second will get 3 packs. It's the way we split it up this afternoon when we guess the outcome of the um, Danny Jansen stream. Oh, so I had a lot of technical problems with that. So I want to show the results of that real quick. This was the Danny Jansen sim. Let me put that up while I switch saves here. So for those of you who don't know, Danny Jansen accomplished a major league first this week. He was the first player to play on both teams in the same major league game. So he started a game for Toronto early in the year. It was postponed, and the replay just happened recently. But in the meantime, not the replay, the resumption happened recently. In the meantime, he had been traded to the Red Sox, who were the opponents in that game. So he ended up facing his old team in technically what is the completion of the original game. So according to the box score, he started on the Blue Jays and finished the game on the Red Sox. So I thought that was really cool. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do a sim with him. Of course, one of my go-tos is just to fill a roster with all uh, Danny Jansen's. But then Laptop Hound and Fussmucker, while they were joking around about it, said, "Hey, franchise time machine, put Danny Jansen on every team." And I'm like, "That's the answer. That's what I've been looking for." So that's what we did. We took a peak 2022 Danny Jansen, imported him 30 times, added him to every major league team. I thought it was a fun way to do it because I could show people how to change the roster sizes in the game. It's very simple. And also, it kept us from having to make decisions around, okay, who are we going to cut, or who are we going to let the AI cut to make room for Danny Jansen? Or what if the AI doesn't take Danny Jansen, right? And so that would defeat the purpose of the sim if like a quarter of the teams didn't even roster the Danny Jansen. So we kind of forced them on the teams by adding that 27th roster spot, adding him to it, freezing trades, and then letting the AI do the game time or in-game decisions. So let me show you what those outcomes look like. Yeah, so my system crashed a couple times. So I lost. Well, first I started the save wrong, and that got us kind of off on a bad start. Then the system crashed, lost the entire audience, But then some folks came back and we finished the sim. The sim went great. Fortunately, people had already submitted their responses to the pack giveaway. Had some responses for that from people who we lost during the crash. We were able to give away our packs. But anyway, I wanted everyone to see these results because I thought they were kind of fun. It goes to show you. So here's the way we did it, and this is another thing I got to show the viewers, which is a easy way to manage players you import or create, which is just add them to your short list. So then when you view your short list, we have all the Danny Jansons right here. But I thought this was cool. It's the same player. There are only a couple things that are different. The circumstances, right? Are you on a winning team or a losing team? Do you have catchers in front of you who are better, or are you better than the catchers who are already there? The stadiums are a little different. That could be a factor. But frankly, the biggest thing is just RNG, right? The random number generator can do weird stuff, especially when you have 30 chances to get a weird result. And so again, this is the same player with slightly different circumstances. It basically looks like he's a 1-2 war kind of guy. But again, RNG, we've had a 4.9 war and a 3.7 war. Now, by the same token, we have some negative war versions of him too, right? For the most part, ones that didn't get much playing time. Boston, Atlanta, Philadelphia, established catchers already. But yeah, he jumps up and has a outstanding 4.9 WAR season. The other thing that was interesting was, and that was the Nationals version of him. The Danny Jansen who went to the Twins, he had 30 home runs at the All-Star break, which was amazing. He was in the home run contest. That's when we first noticed he had so many home runs. Um, and he won the first round. I think he hit 24 or 25 bombs, but then faded down the stretch and only hit 7 home runs the rest of the way. That was a bummer because I thought we were going to see a Danny Jansen hit 40 plus, 45 plus home runs, but it was not meant to be. And I think that's what happens, right? When you're riding the RNG for the first half and you come out 30 home runs, to the positive, then there's always a chance that the RNG is going to turn, and it looks like that's what happened here. But yeah, 4.9 was the winning war. Pretty impressive. So I think you can't underestimate how high the RNG can sometimes take you. Oh yeah, I realize I'm talking about these stats and I'm not showing them like a dummy. Okay, this is the one, the winning RNG. 33 doubles, 28 home runs, 85 RBI, 49 walks, 95 strikeouts, 277 average, 863 OPS, 4.9 WAR. Here's that Twins version I was telling you about. He finished with 37 home runs, 90 RBI, but a pretty dismal 229 average, which kept that OPS down. And I think his actual OPS this year was like 844, 855 or something, which is a pretty good year. But it is telling that like if you sort by OPS, right, it's actually up here. It's in the upper quarter of the results. So it's hard. I guess it's sometimes hard for the RNG to keep up with such a positive season. Anyway, 4.9 WAR, pretty good. All right, so I thought we would go ahead and add our new players. We'll go ahead and import them. We got to look them up on BREF. Let me throw BREF up on the screen here. New window, baseball reference. Okay, let's pull up Yamamoto. Let me share the screen. Um, I guess I'm gonna create a new. Let me create a new notepad file. It's still easier than it's still easier than importing them one at a time, I think. I just realized we use the AAA affiliate. No, was it the AAA affiliate? We use one of the minor league affiliates' three-letter acronyms or three-letter abbreviations. So let's see what that was. It was probably. Oh wait, what is this? Wait, what happened here? Oh, duh. We're still in the Danny Jansen save. I was like, why are the Mets minor league affiliates all different? I forgot I was showing you guys the Danny Jansen save. So let me get out of that and back into the streamer team thing. So we'll add Tesuiji, we'll add Nicolino, and then we'll yeah, professional. Actually, let's do this. Let me get the form out to you guys so you can start guessing. I've started building it while Ezra was streaming, but here we go. Let me get this lined up and then I'll share the screen with you. Okay, so in the header, which I've corrected this time, just some info on kind of how the sim is run. Right, everyone was brought in as the 18-year-old version of themselves. We're going to be watching AA and AAA games, and let's add the questions now. I think the best way to write the questions is let me put up the stats again from the most recent starts. Right, so I think the first the first question, the first part will be the four questions. I'm going to ask everyone to predict whether Max, EVC, Attica, and AW get wins, losses, or no decisions. So the first one will be what decision will Max LP80 get in his second start? And I'll make it multiple choice. Win, loss, no decision. Question one will be worth 1 point. They're all four will be worth 1 point. I'll put those stats back up after I finish the form. Oh, or actually, maybe I'll put them on here. Start one was a win, 8 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 8 hits, 0 walks, 13K. Okay. Then we'll copy that same question and we'll make it question two. What decision will EVC and EVC, I guess Valenzuela, right? And then start one was a no decision, 5 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 3 hits, 7K. Okay, then question three. Again, we'll just copy question two. Question three. What decision will Attica Ryan get in his second AA start? Start one was a no decision, 5 1/3, 1 earned, 3 hits, 3 walks, 7K. And then question four. Here's what decision will AW Scott Casimir at his second AA start? Okay, and then we need some tiebreakers because those four questions will add up to whatever your score is. But people can easily tie with that. So, what will be tiebreaker one? Will be. Oh wait, hold on. I have to delete this question before it. Okay, tiebreaker one. I've got one. What will be the total number of strikeouts thrown by these four pitchers in their second starts? Okay. Then tiebreaker two, in case we need it, what will be the total number of innings pitched by these pitchers in their second starts? Okay, I think that's probably enough tiebreakers. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you want one more tiebreaker? Because with innings, with third of innings and stuff, I'm thinking we'll get enough separation, but I could do a third if y'all think we should have a third. let's do hits allowed. What will be the total number of hits allowed by these pitchers in their second starts? Okay, I think that's good. All right, so I'm going to post this so you guys can start answering it while I add our new players. A link to the form for tonight's 10-pack giveaway. 7 packs to first place, 3 packs to second. Oh, by the way, the amazing thing about our pack giveaways from this afternoon, guessing the outcome of the um, um, Danny Jansen sim. Not only did Smiley Face Jane win first place again, so 7 packs for Smiley Face Jane. Oh, yeah, sorry. I will open the form. Thank you. But second place was Lap. And just where Lap rated into me, I won 5 packs on his stream for the late bird draw. And then he comes over and he wins second place in my pack giveaway. So it's going to look very suspicious when we submit our pack giveaway information to OOTP developments. Yeah, doubly rigged. Reciprocation, collaboration, whatever you want to call it. You know it's not rigged because I've never won grab your thingy or whatever it's called, flip your thingy. All right, so you guys can start entering your answers, your best guesses into that form. Good luck to everybody. And as always, thank you to OOTP Developments for the giveaway packs. And let's add our 2 new players. All right, Kitty Poop was in. Good luck. Do I enter call your floppy? Um, yeah, I've entered a few times. I just never get chosen. Oh, I think I got chosen this week, and I guessed wrong. Yeah, flip your thingy. Um, okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm creating Tesuiji and Nicolino. I think it's fun having Nicolino in. All right, so we need to load. So Spore has a player. His is based on Curtis Granderson, and now we got Nicolino in. I wonder who Dish's favorite player is. Has anyone ever heard him mention who his favorite player is? Max Max is at work when D-Block does flip your thingy. And so D-Block says, that sounds like a you problem. So everyone does it differently, right? Call your flop, I guess, is what Dish does, and I think that was the original, and that's where you just guess the name of a card he's gonna pull. I actually won it once. I think I won 50,000 perfect points, whatever it was. It was a nice windfall. Um, and then Kava started call your flop, and that's more of a jokey thing where people just like submits all kinds of joke names. And the prize if you win call your flop is you get timed out, which is amazing. That's a great prize. And then so call your flop is cow count. And then D Block has is it flip your thingy? D Block has flip your thingy where I'm gonna mess up the rules. It's very complicated, but it's fun. Um First you spin a wheel to choose an entry. If you I'll say win, but if basically if you get selected, you then guess a position for the diamond or perfect card that's about to be flipped. And he turns it over. If you're right, you win 5 packs. If you're wrong, the packs roll over, and now the next person's drawing for 10 packs. I think that's right, right, D Block? And then if you get to 25 packs, oh, sorry, call your thingy. What did I say? I thought I said call your thingy. Um, do you go to marbles at 25 packs? I think it goes to marbles at 25 packs because anyway, once you understand how it works, it's pretty fun. Um, Although I'm always surprised when anyone guesses something other than starting pitcher, but they did have third base come up I think 3 times in a row, which I thought was interesting. Okay, so I need to go back to BREF. If those 5 don't get it, you get to 25 packs, then it's marbles. Got it. Oh, right, right, right. Yeah, at 25 packs, 5 people get drawn. That's right. Yeah, that part's really fun. I like that part. Um, okay, so Yamamoto's player ID is up here. It's Yamamio01. That's a fun player ID. Where is my notepad file? Yamamio01. And his 18-year-old season is he's 25 this year, so 2017. I'm entering this into a new notepad file to create a new text file. And the other player we need is for Nico. He wants David Wright. Captain America for the Mets. I highly approve of this choice. Uh, Wright DA03. 2 others of those letters before him. And his 18-year-old season, according to BREF, would be he was 21 when he came up in 04, so 2001. Okay, now in the base game, I need to see. I think what we ended up doing was we changed the AAA affiliates abbreviation to FTM. Or not AAA. I think we dumped them in the rookie league here. Kingsport Mets. Team settings. Yeah, see, we changed. It used to be KIMI for Kingsport, or KIM, might be KIM or KIME for Kingsport Mets. We changed this to FM. Now, the reason we want to put our players here is because If we put them on the Mets like we normally would do, then they would go on the 40-man roster. The clock would start ticking on their um, professional service time, and they would end up becoming either Rule 5 eligible or on our payroll and then free agent eligible sooner than we want. So we're going to send these two new players to the rookie ball affiliate. So here's what here's what the new notepad looks like. It's just two lines, but it'll make it very easy to bring in our new players. Now with pitchers, what we had to do previously was bring in a fully developed version of them to see what their PBAP was. Because like with batters, everything but avoid K was nerfed to 1. With pitchers, we noticed their BABIP was PBABIP was reduced to 1. So let's go to the free agent screen. Let's do an import. Oh, I need to save this file. We'll save it as streamer team um, Tsuiji Nicolino. Yeah, so now I can find it in the list, but we're pulling from historical underscore database. We are using a text file, streamer team Tsuiji Nicolino. Peak season of career, fielding ratings based on entire career. We're going to take these down to 0. We want no nerfing. And we'll import. Okay, 2 players were imported. Let's see if they're here. Now, the easiest way to find is just sort by potential because these players should have way more potential than anyone else. Oh, sorry, we're still in the Kingsport free agent pool. We want to be in the Kingsport Mets roster. Sort by potential. All right, there's David Wright. So David Wright and where is oh, the other one's a pitcher. So let's oh wait, but we're sorting by potential. Where is who was the other pitcher? I'm drawing a blank now. Um oh, Yamamoto. Oh, I wonder if he's super nerfed because he didn't have minor league stats. He had league redacted stats. That's probably exactly what happened. Wow, check out this potential control, 563. He's going to be a stud when he's fully developed. Not with this BABIP, though. Okay, so here's what we had to do last time. We had to bring in the current year, well, a fully a professional version of the player. So we need to bring in a 2024 Yamamoto. So this is annoying. We had to do this with every single pitcher the other day. This time, since we're just pulling in one, we'll use that module at the top, even though it means we'll have to hunt for him in the free agent pool. So up here, we'll enter in Yamamio 01 2024 and import. And this is for reference only. So we'll just go to the majors. Oh, right. Yamamoto is nerfed. So let's go by. There's Yamamoto. Yeah, half a star. Even this year, he's half a star? Oh, did I not change it to. That can't be right. This should be his current major league card. Okay, the same thing happened when we brought in NEL players. So this is super annoying, but what we're gonna have to do is. Oh no, wait. You know what? He's already in the league because we're. This is a 2024 save. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's delete this version. Here, this is a perfect example though of when you import. Let's screenshot this because this is a little ridiculous. Okay, we imported him in 2024, which is the current major league year. All right, we import him and he looks like this. He's got ones for current raw movement, current control. His pitch selection, he has a fastball only that's rated a 3. His velocity is 83, 85. This is in 20. This is an imported 2024 version of him, right? So I took a screenshot, but try to remember how bad this profile looks because I'm about to delete him because I don't want anyone grabbing him by mistake. And we're just going to do a player search. MLB player list. Oh wait, why isn't he in here? He's in the majors this year. Oh, he wasn't when the game launched. Oh, he wasn't when the game launched, so he's being treated like a minor leaguer. I wonder if the same thing is true for if we look up Skeens. Is he also going to be nerfed or not even in the game? Oh yeah, he's not even in the game. Oh no, wait, this is 20. Sorry, I keep confusing this with the Danny Jansen save. He's not in here because it's 2003. So let me save this game. Wait, you know what? I don't want to risk this crashing or slowing down. So here's what I'm going to do. I have a tablet open here. You guys can't see it, but I'm going to open a 2024 season in OOTP. And we will just copy the if he's in there. I hope he's in there. All right, I'm going to create a new game, a new standard game. So sorry, this is off camera because I'm doing it off screen because I'm doing it on a separate device. But what I'm looking for is let's go back to Appalachian League, go back to our single A ball or our rookie ball affiliate. Right, and we're looking for. Oh, he's on our team. We already added him to our team. right? But there's no way this is correct. So, I mean, it is what it is. But the P BABIP, and this is something I learned from Ripley the Oriole. The P BABIP is not going to change over time. So it can't necessarily be developed in the development lab. So we need it to be correct right off the bat, and it's definitely not correct. 27 is way too low for a pitcher of this caliber. It should be in the hundreds, which is even I thought it'd be higher. The scale is 0 to 250. The majors in the 1 to 550 scale occupy the top half. I was surprised that some of the BABIPs for even our best pitchers as mature players was in the low 100s. I thought they'd be in the high 100s or low 200s. But that also goes to what Ripley was saying. BABIP is super strong. If you make it too high, all of a sudden your opponent batting average drops to like into the hundreds. Excuse me. And then if we can't find a P BABIP for Yamamoto, we'll have to figure out who like a similar pitcher is and find their P BABIP. And it'll be our best guess. Okay, so I am now in the 24 season in this other device. I'm looking for the Dodgers. Hopefully he's on here. Oh, good. Yamamoto. He is in here. 5-star overall, 5-star potential. And in his pitching ratings, his potential raw movement is 443. Okay, that's close enough. His PBABIP is 119. Again, a 5-star pitcher, 5-star potential pitcher, and his PBABIP is 119 on a 0 to 250 scale. So, PBABIP is a big deal. And then his pitch potential is completely. Oh, his stamina 140. Again, there's no potential for stamina, so I'm just going to go with what he has in 2024. Again, there's no potential for velocity. Game has him in 2024 as 95 to 97. And here are his pitch potentials. Fastball 445. Slider 311. Curveball 410. Right, so above average fastball, below average slider, above average curveball, a 410 splitter, and then 363 cutter. Okay. And in case it matters that it's a 0, I'm going to change all these to 1s. Okay. Well, if those pitches develop, his stuff is projected to be oh, it doesn't show what his stuff projects to be, but between those pitches, this raw movement, that control, he's projected at a 2.86 ERA. So I think he'll be fine as long as the recalc off manages to still calculate it correctly. Right. The other thing is Yamamoto and David Wright. Let's add to our short list. Okay, and then with D Wright, let's make sure. Okay, good. He has third base. Okay, again, it's that weird profile. 1s on everything except avoid K, which is 600, which is way above max. So Now, at the risk of messing things up, I do have everyone's minor league assignments on that table. So we're going to ask the AI to organize the minors because I wanted to put Yamamoto and David Wright. Oh no, we need to change the names too. Sorry. Um, David Wright needs to become Nicolino Wright. And Yamamoto, I think we need to scroll all the way down for this one, becomes Teisuji Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Okay. Now we're going to ask the AI to set up the minors. Now, I'm mostly concerned about our AAA and AA pitchers to make sure they're still going to have starts like we thought. Yeah, Max LP and EVC are still up there, and then in AA, we still have Attica and AW alone. Now let's see where it put Yamamoto and um, Yamamoto is in that rookie ball development league, and so is Nicolino Wright is also there. So I can update that table as well. I can update this. Uh, I don't know, Max. I'm going to switch from the pitcher, though. That's for sure. Thanks for catching that. Good catch. And before I forget, let's get 2017. And D Wright was TA 03, 2001. No, Max is watching his bronze team get RNG'd. That's a bummer. Yeah. Well, you know what? I said I wouldn't mess with the A. Oh, you know why? Because basically he's useless as a pitcher because his stuff is a one, and so I guess they're putting him at first base to make some use of him. Yeah, that's funny. He is listed as a first baseman. Okay, let's save this. And let's look at double A and triple A and figure out when our boys are going to pitch again. So let's first look at the Norfolk Tides. Let's go to the manager's office. Okay. Um, maybe chief. No, I'm trying to see. Oh, maybe it's on home. Okay, yeah. Here's the team schedule. Okay, none of our players are starting in the next 3 days. That's good. So let's look at double A. And none of our guys is pitching the next 2 days, which makes sense because they just pitched. So let's finish today. Okay, still no one on the horizon. Okay, we're good to do another day. Let me just check. I just want to make sure we don't blow past her. Oh, this says that next start is Atticus. That's weird. We're in the tides. Okay, let me make myself the manager and see what happens. That's weird because according to the rotation. Oh no, okay, it corrected itself. It's they're at the number 4 starter. Okay, they're at the number 5 starter. Uh-oh, don't look, don't look, don't look. Attica has already pitched. Let me hide scores. Oh, I have to do them from the scores page. Okay, let me go. All right, let me take this off screen and I'll turn hide scores on. Wait a second. Why can't I find? Do they have a double header or something? Okay, I know the game's not up because I don't want you to see the scores. I hate to see when Attica Ryan last pitched. Game log. Okay, he pitched on the 13th. Okay, there it is. I found it. I found it. I can hide the scores. Okay. All right. We're ready to watch the first game. Let me close the form. Is anyone still working on their form? Yeah, sorry, Max. You're right. You were trying to tell me it's the other team starter I was looking at. I'm going to close the form. if anyone's still typing or choosing, let me know because I'm about to close the form. D Block, if you're in the chat, do you want to get in on this? Kitty Poo Poo's in, he said. All right, here we go. I'm going to close the form. D Block didn't want to do this yesterday either, so. Oh, okay. Well, wait. Yes. D Block's going to be in. Awesome. The more the merrier. And then everyone could be mad at me that I delayed and then convinced D Block to enter when D Block wins. Everyone could be mad at me. That'll be fine. Especially whoever finishes third will be upset because they would have finished second in one packs. Yeah, I'll give you a 5 minute warning. It's what we're gonna do is we're gonna do highlights for each game until the starting pitcher is out of the game, and then we'll just quick sim the rest of the game, and then look at the box score. All right, D Block is done. We are closing the form. I'm creating a spreadsheet of the results, and I will share that with y'all. It looks like I inadvertently deleted one of the questions, which is what's your Twitch ID that you want me to call you during the. So I need to restore that before we use that form again. Okay, here are the guesses. Everyone's high on Max. Everyone is very high on. Hold on, let me fix it so you can see better. All right, we have 4 guesses that Max is going to win. So no matter what happens there, um, everyone will be tied. Now, EVC Valenzuela, we have 2 guesses for wins and 2 guesses for losses. And then for no Attica Nolan Ryan, Attica Ryan, 2 guesses for no decision, 2 guesses for wins. No one thinks Attica Ryan's going to lose. And then for AW, we've got 3 no decisions and a win. No one thinks he's going to get a loss despite getting rocked last time. And then the total number of strikeouts. Okay, good. No matter what, we will have a winner by this round. And then total number of innings pitched. Anywhere from 19 to 25. To 32. Okay. And then total number of, I think this is hits allowed, right? Yeah, and then hits allowed, we have 12 to 31. All right, this is awesome. We will have a winner by the first tiebreaker. All right, so let's watch some highlights. This is Attica Ryan pitching. Let me put the game up. All right, so the Mets are up at the top of the first. See what kind of run support they give Attica. Oh, that's deep to right center field. Extra bases. The center fielder just walking towards the ball. In with a triple. A leadoff triple. That ground ball is going to score the runner. All right. Attica Ryan's got a run to work with. All right, here comes Attica Ryan now. 2 outs. Oh, picks off the runner at first with that high leg kick. I don't think Ryan was a good hold runner guy, but he got that guy at first. Oh, but he's safe? Oh, no, no. This is the bottom of the fourth. Okay. Yeah, he did get out of that inning with the pickoff. Bottom of the fourth, Attica Ryan still in the game. Oh, deep to center field. Over the center fielder's head. It's going to score a run. The batter is in, sliding with a double. All right, so tie game. Binghamton trying to give Attica a lead here. Walks first and second. One out. 1-2 count. Ground ball the first. Oh, there's that rainbow throw. That's the worst animation. That rainbow throw. Keyboard shortcut for that. Does anyone know? It's like F10 or something. I don't want to hit the wrong one and mess it up. Oh, thanks, Max. Thanks for banning that spammer. No, no one knows the keyboard shortcut for replay. I think I can do it from here. Did Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball have that too? F10. Thank you, Max. Watch this rainbow. Oh, wait. That's not replay. Oh, bummer. Okay. All right. Well, we're to the top of the. Oh, Shift F10. There's that rainbow throw. That's great. Thanks, D-Buck. So bad. All right, brings him up first and third, pops it up with runners on first and third, pops it up, ends the rally. Trying to give Attica that lead. Okay, Ryan is out of the game, so we're gonna sim. The game is tied unless one of those inherited runners is his. Attica should get a no decision here. So we'll just leave the game and look at the box score. Uh, Walk-off win for the Senators in the bottom of the 10th. Wow. So Attica, 5 1/3, 5 hits, 1 earned, a walk, and 5 strikeouts. It's a pretty good outing. Thank you, Max. Quick with the ban. I appreciate it. All right. So we knew, though, that it was going to be tied no matter what. Everyone gets win. It was a no decision. So we're moving on to question 2. Oh, no, wait. We went out of order because the games are out of order. So the form goes AAA, AA. Oh, and it's not Survivor, it's points. So everyone's still alive. Uh, Attica is over here, question 3. So 2 people guess no decision. So contestants 1 and 4 each have a point. Now we'll go over here to AW's game. Right? So the points are 1-0-0-1 right now. And then we'll go to AW's game. Or no, chronologically, we may have to go to a AAA game. Let me switch to the AAA. Yeah, isn't that what I just said, Max? We just Attica was no decision, win, win, no decision, and now I scrolled over to pitch question four, and then question four guesses for AW are no decision, no decision, no decision, win. Okay, AW's game is on the 14th, and that's when we're still in the fifth starter for AAA. So this is great. We have no games on the same day. Okay, that's weird. On our rotation, and I'm going to show you this. I don't know what to make of this. On our schedule on the 14th, it says Norfolk's pitching Jeremy Griffiths. But if I look at our pitching staff, oh, that's because it was the double A. Okay, yeah, AW's pitching today. Oh, for Binghamton. That's why. Sorry. Eastern League, Binghamton. Okay, there we go. So now if we go to scores, yep, there's AW. Hide scores, quick play. All right, let's watch AW pitch. Can you hear the game sound? I think, is this the game sound? No. All right, well, Bingham's up with the bases loaded, trying to give AW some run support here. Fly ball to right field. That should score a runner. Sack fly. So it, oh, it did not score the runner. What? That was deep. I'm calling BS on that. Okay, Binghamton up. Walks a run in. All right, we did get AW some run support. Kenny Kelly up. Hits it to third. Steps on the base. Retires aside, but we get AW lead. Bottom of third, AW hanging on 1-0. Runners on first and second. Line drive to right field. Caught for the out. Ooh, we jumped to the bottom of the sixth. AW still in the game, still throwing a shutout. And I think I might have just jinxed him. Jeff Bailey walks on a full count. One out now, runner on first. 2-2 count. Gets a pop up. And the first baseman squeezes in foul territory. Moving to the bottom of the seventh. AW is out of the game. So we will leave the sim or leave the replay. And we'll just go right to the box score. Ooh, Binghamton comes back to win. Top of the ninth, scoring 3 runs in the top of the ninth. But AW was out by then, so he should get the no decision. Let's confirm that. AW really bouncing back from that poor first outing. He gets player of the game. 5 2/3. 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. 8 strikeouts in 5 2/3 innings. Great outing by AW. His team wins. He doesn't get the win, but he gets a no decision. But we knew that, though. The game was tied when he came out, so he was destined for a no decision no matter what. So, contestant 1 now has 2 points. Everyone else has 1 point. So, contestant 1 now has 2 points, correctly calling 2 no decisions. Everyone else has 1 point each, calling at least 1 no decision correctly. So now let's roll over to AAA. Max's start will not matter for the contest, but we do want to see if he keeps up his hot pitching from his first start. All right, Norfolk Tides. Scores. Hide scores. Okay. Today is the 5th starter. So we don't need to hide the scores. We can just quick play. And the Tides win 14-1. Holy cow. Wow. Did Franchise Griffey Jr. get in on that action? Franchise Griffey Jr. goes 2 for 4 with a run and an RBI. Not a home run, but still got the run and RBI. Russ Johnson wins the player of the game. Well, let's get this box score. Oh, look at this. Franchise Griffey Jr. hitting 455 on the young season. Oh, sorry. I am still on the wrong screen. Let me switch that back. Yeah, so here's the box score, 14-1. So hopefully for Max's sake, they didn't use up all their run support today. Uh, Here's Franchise Griffey Jr. goes 2 for 5. Ups his batting average to 455. And let's go to the scores page. All right, we'll hide the scores and go to the next day. All right, here it is. Matt Kinney against Max LP Hernandez, who is 1-0 with a 1.12 ERA. Let's quick play this and go to the highlights. Again, this game is going to be meaningless for the pack drawing, but of course, we all want to see how Max does. Good luck, Max, in the chat. Okay, first let's see if we can get him some run support. Norfolk up in the bottom of first. Oh, so Max has already retired the top of the first. That's a deep shot to right field. Gone. 2-run lead for Max. Another clean inning by Max. Bottom of the second now. Trying to add to that 2-run lead. Deep to center field. That could be gone. Gone. Home run. 3-0 lead for Max. All right, bottom of the third. Max has given up his first hit of the game, but continues the shutout. And Norfolk trying to pad that lead further. I heard it. I don't see it. Uh-oh, the computer's struggling. Another home run. All right, we're all the way out to the seventh now. The lead is 5-0. Max working on a four hitter. They're letting Max cruise, so he's still in the game in the eighth. He's in a bit of a jam though. First and third, two outs, full count. That's hit the left field line drive. It's in. It's trouble. And two runners score. 5-2 game on the double. That's it though, as far as the damage. We'll see if Max is still in the game. D Block, I'm not going to discuss that here on the stream, but you should probably get caught up on the affiliates Discord. All right, Norfolk up bottom of the eighth, trying to add to that lead. And it's a base hit. And no damage done there. We go to the top of the ninth. Max is out of the game, but let's see if we can preserve the win. We'll finish out the highlights here. Strikeout. And that's it. Max gets a W. Another W. Let's check out the box score for Max. You know what? I thought Max would be the story, but in the headline here, it's all about leading the charge for Norfolk was center fielder franchise Griffey Jr. He was 2 for 2 with a home run and two walks while scoring three. But I'll screenshot that. But let's go down to the pitching line. Ooh, franchise Griffey Jr. ups the average to 538. All right, let's see. Max is another 8 inning start, 5 hits, 2 runs this time, 2 walks, and 8 more K. I think that's 21 strikeouts on the season, Max. His ERA floats up a little bit to 1.69, but that is a killer first two starts for Max. All right, so as discussed, um, everyone had a win there. So now we're at 3 points, and everyone else has 2 points. So contestant one has 3 points, everyone else has two. So contestants two and three have to hope for a loss here from from EVC. So people will be rooting against EVC on this one. I didn't think about that unintended consequence of us rooting against our friends so we can win packs. All right, so let's go to the scores page. Go the next day. All right, Wes Obermuller against EVC Valenzuela. Clay Dog correctly says there are no friends when packs are on the line. That is true. All right, so let's finish the day so we can sim the next game. Max, I don't know how long it takes you to fire up your system, but do you want to get started? It's basically after this highlights. It's just tallying up the totals, going through the tiebreakers if we need, out the packs, and then I think we're done for tonight. All right, the results are in. Let's watch the highlights. All right, EBC Valenzuela on the mound. Um, Already given up a hit as Indianapolis has a runner on second. Richie Weeks at the plate with 1 out, 2-2 count. That's a deep fly ball to right field, and it is gone. Those rooting for an EBC loss are probably pretty happy right now as Indianapolis jumps out to a 2-0 lead. And that's it, though. Through the bottom of the sixth, it's just 2-0. Those two early runs were the only runs of the game so far. I do not know if EBC is still in the game, so let's finish out the bottom of this inning. Oh, wrong screen again. At least I'm not muted, but I'm showing the wrong screen. Sorry about that. All right, that's a walk. Runner on first. Norfolk has a tying run at the plate with no outs. 2-0 count. That's a ground ball to second. Oh, the double play is going to erase the base runners. All right, top of the seventh. EVC is still in the game. Oh, that's deep to left field. Gone. Did it go over the scoreboard? That was a shot. 390 feet. 6-0. That does not sound good for an EVC win. We may have a three-way tie here. Although the Norfolk Tides are battling first and second with 1 out for Russ Johnson. That's a base hit in the center field. Should score at least one. Nope, they hold the runner. Bases loaded. Vance Wilson at the plate. 1-1 count. Slow roller back to the pitcher. Goes home, but it might be late. Nope, they did get him. Bad animation, I guess. Get the lead runner at home. Well, that's it. 2 outs, 3-2 count. It's hit hard to center field. Over the center fielder's head. Extra bases. Double scores 3. 6-3 now. Still at it. Joel McEwing up now. 2 outs. First pitch. Swinging. Fly ball to right field. It drops in. That's a double. Scores another run. 6-4 now. And we're at the bottom of the ninth. 6-4. 3-1 count. No outs for Franchise Griffey Jr. Slow roller to second. That's an out. 2 outs now. 1-1 count. That's usually the sign that the AI is giving up, but we'll see. Vance Wilson facing lefty Travis Miller. Ground ball to second. Oh, it's through. Okay, runner on first. 2 outs. 1-1 count for Shinjo. That's a lazy fly ball to left field. That ends the game. So EVC gets tagged with the loss. All right, let's get the stat line here. Oh, 40-year-old John Franco came in to mop up the game there. Oh, wait. Sorry, I didn't mean to open the folder. I just wanted to save the screenshot. Okay. Oh, Franco just pitched one and gave up. Franco gave up 3 runs. Wow. That's kind of a bummer for UBC because if not for Franco, EBC would have gotten the no decision. But as it stands, he gets the loss. All right, let's go back to the predictions. All right, so Max won. Everyone gets 1 point. EBC loses 1-2-2-1. Attica gets a no decision 2-2-2-2. And then AW gets a no decision 3-3-3-2. All right, so we're at the top two now. What will be the total number of, is this strikeouts? Total number of strikeouts. Okay. I have screenshots of all the line scores. I should have been adding these up as I went along, but I did not have the foresight to do that. We know Max had 8. All right. Attica had 5. AW had 8, so we're at 13. Max had 8, so we're at 21. And EVC had 4, so we're at 25. So the closest is the contestant who's not in the tie. So the closest is contestant number 1 who gets 30. Did I do that math right? I think so. Yeah. Everyone gets pretty high on the strikeouts, huh? All right, so let me since I didn't ask for Twitch IDs for some reason, I don't necessarily know if everyone wants their OOTP ID revealed, so let me do that off screen here. Contestant number 1. Hold on, my spreadsheet's frozen now. Okay. Oh, contestant number 1 is Max. Max won. And then second place is contestant number 3, which is Clay Dog. So there we go. Contestant number 1 is Max, closest with 30. And second closest is Clay Dog with 31. So 7 packs to Max and 3 packs to Clay Dog. And it will not look suspicious at all to OTV developments when the most recent pack giveaways are I won 5 from Laptop. Lap won 3 from me, and Max wins 7 from me. So this afternoon's giveaways on the Danny Jansen sim. Smiley Face Jane won 7 packs, and Laptop Hound won 3. And then tonight, with our second starts for all of our minor league pitchers, we have Max LP80 winning 7 packs, and Claydog 1 winning 3 packs. And I do have your OOTP IDs, so thank you for those. I will send those along to OOTP Developments. It may take 24 to 48 hours for you to get your packs, but you will get them. All right, thanks everybody. Hope you had fun. Um, Even though they're made up players in a made up baseball league in the minor leagues, it's still super fun to me. So I hope you enjoyed that too. And Max, I hope you like being in the game and pitching really well for your first 2 starts. Let's raid on. Are you ready, Max? Can I raid on over to you? And thanks as always to Ezra Denny for the raid to get us started. And we're gonna raid you all over to Max LP80, who does play by play for bronze and diamond tournaments, bronze and silver tournaments, bronze and silver roster builds. And are you, Max? Have you decided if you're gonna do that Marlin save? He may or may not be doing a Marlin save as well. So let's go hang out. I'm going to do some drafts while lurking in Max's chat. And see you over there. Hope to see you next time. I don't have any daytime streams in the foreseeable future, so it'll be 10 p.m. Pacific the rest of the way for me. I will try to let you all know if I have another daytime stream coming up. Oh, you're doing that 94 Mariner save. Okay. What happened to Marlins? Maybe tell me in your chat, in your stream. All right. Good night, everybody.